What's up, you guys? This is Hardeep Singh, aka Mr. Real Estate, and today we're going to talk about the future of Kent housing, where the market's headed, and where housing, single family housing, is headed here in the local area. So, when I say Kent, we can talk about Kent, Covington, Auburn, the southeast King County area. So, right now, there is a lot of developments going on all around the Puget Sound, all the way from Bellevue down to Puyallup, even Tacoma. You go out all the way to Seattle. There's just developments and projects going on everywhere. So the Puget Sound area, as far as square miles, is very small area compared to some of these other cities and states. I follow a lot of YouTubers, real estate YouTubers from like Texas, Arizona, California, and the thing that makes us different is there's not enough land to build. So states like Texas, there is miles and miles of flat land where builders are just building. So here locally, we're built in between the ocean and the mountains. So we don't have a lot of land. So wherever you're driving around and you see a builder might just buy an acre or two and put 9 or 10 houses. I know communities in Texas and California where builders are building 200 to 400 to 500 homes per mastermind community. They got their own like clubhouses and I seen this one in Texas, I think is Dallas. They got a floating river in that housing community. We don't have enough space for that. The Seattle market is one of the most expensive markets in the entire country. And that comes right in the top 4 or 5, along with San Francisco, LA, New York. And the reason it's expensive is there's just not a lot of space. So inventory is always restricted. So take a look at this fun fact. Across Western Washington, in over probably 15 counties, there was about 8,000 new listings. And I remember I was watching a video of Javier. He's an agent out of Phoenix. He showed a statistic in the greater Phoenix area, there was about 20,000 listings at that time. So if you compare the Seattle market, this is not even the Seattle market. This is like Western Washington, half the state. Most of the activity happens right here in Seattle, the King County area, the Tri County area. We call it King, Pierce, and Snohomish. So this is Western Washington, over 8,000 new listings compared to the greater Phoenix area, which has over 20,000 listings. This is why our prices are high. Inventory is always restricted here because we don't have enough land. And now let's get into what's happening, right? What's the future of our local market hold? I'm going to talk about strictly Kent. This is where I live. It's one of the biggest cities. I believe it's the fifth biggest city in the state of Washington, the most diverse city in the state of Washington. Um, and we're going to talk about what's going on here and what's coming up. So, right in front of me, these are all the projects that are under construction in Kent. There's a lot of commercial and a lot more residential. So, if we just get into it, I'm going to talk about some of these short plats. So, the Elon short plat, this is a 4 acre parcel being subdivided into 16 single family residential lots. That is currently in process. Then you have the Hillcrest 3 plat. I believe this is Harbor Homes, 2 parcels totaling 2.42 acres into 9 single family lots. What else? You even have like small builders in here. So, especially Sandeep Singh short plat. I'm not related to Sandeep Singh. Like I said, very diverse city, and we have the largest Sikh population in the state of Washington right here in Kent, Washington. So he's dividing just about an acre into 3 single family lots. Let's see if I can find a bigger. Oh, here's a big plot. This is also, I believe, Harbor Homes. This is the Bigger Staff Adam plot. Project proposes to subdivide 2 parcels right around 5 acres into 30 single family residential lots. So keep in mind, these projects are already under construction. Matter of fact, the bigger staff, Adam Platt, they're already building houses, and those houses are already selling quick. Their price points anywhere from around 800 to 900,000. You're getting about a 2,200 square foot all the way up to about 2,700 square feet. I remember when they released, I think 4 months ago, 5 months ago, they were in the high sevens, like 770, 780. So now their smallest plan is already broke past the 800s. So builders are building, small builders, big builders, and these are the coming soon. So these are still in process. Once again, a lot of short plats going on. Let's just see what this is. So the Fantello short plat, apologize if I mispronounce that, is dividing 1 acre into six single family lots. Let's just do 11 Oaks. So the 11 Oaks plot. This project will demolish the existing residence and subdivide two lots into 11 lots. There you go. So they're taking down an old home that's sitting on acreage, subdividing into two parcels, and then subdividing those parcels into 11 lots. The list goes on and on. I believe the coming soon, there's about 34 plots coming soon, and what's under construction right now is about 22. Getting back into what does the future hold for Kent, Southeast, King County housing? The supply is very low right now, and it's going to take a long time for that supply to build up. Like I mentioned time and time again, we don't have a lot of land here in the Pacific Northwest. So builders are building wherever they can build. As you know, the east side is unaffordable, even for the people that are making $200,000-300,000 a year working at some of these big tech giants like Amazon and Google. Those guys, those families, they're starting to migrate down to the south, to the cities of Renton, cities of Kent, Covington. Why? It's more affordable here. The same $1 million house in the city of Kent is going for 2.5 million in the city of Newcastle or even Bellevue. So it just makes sense to come here, save a million, million and a half. So I was listening to Ken McElroy, and he was saying there's about 400 different real estate markets in the United States. Our Pacific Northwest, our Seattle market is a hyper local market. So what you see on the news, especially I have some YouTubers from the East Coast that are just doom and gloom that the market's crashing. Maybe it's crashing there, but I have no idea what's going on in the East Coast. I know for certain I can tell you what's going on here in my backyard. And prices since 2023 have gone up even with these high interest rates locally. Texas, Arizona, I'm not your guy. That's why there's agents in those states that can tell you and guide you if you're moving there. But if you're moving to the Seattle area, this is the channel you need to subscribe to. Matter of fact, we're about to go boots on the ground, and I'm going to go show you some of the developments that are going on in the city of Kent. We're here at our first stop in Kent. This is a 27 lot subdivision by Harbor Homes. This is the Fieldview Estates. A lot of these houses have already sold. And as you can see right behind me, you got construction going on. A lot of them are ranging from $800 to about $900,000, from about 2,200 square feet to about 2,700 square feet. And here's the thing, right across the street, they're still finishing up the development. There's 30 lots over there being developed, and here in the next few months, they should be getting ready to build. So here we are right across the street from the Harbor Homes. So this lot, this subdevelopment, I would say, is pretty much all developed. As you can see, they're working behind me. I believe they're connecting all the utilities, the sewer, to the main line here. And this is going to be about 30 lots coming up. So this probably be up soon. I'm guessing once the houses are built, we'll probably be into 2025, maybe towards the end of 2025. All right, so we got a couple more stops. Let's go check out those other developments as well. So we're here at our second location right here in Kent by the Kent QFC. So this area is already developed. Everything's in place. The park's in place. Once they get the permits, they're going to be ready to build. There's going to be about 16 houses in this community. So there's 22 developments under construction right now in the city of Kent, all in different stages. and I believe there's about 33 that are coming up soon. So once those get approved, they're going to get developed soon too. So they're in early stages to the latter stages, which is pretty much all done, ready for permits, ready to build. So we have a huge shortage of housing supply. That's why these developers and builders are spending millions and millions of dollars into our community, because they see that bigger picture. So these next few years, there's going to be a lot more housing coming up. Ready to go? Let's go. Here we are, the last location for today. This is in Kent as well. So this is a 5-acre site. They're proposing, I'm sorry, it's already been done. So they're building 21 lots in this location. So right now they're at the early stages. They just got the land cleared out, the excavation in here, getting it all leveled. This could take a year, 2 years, 3 years, just depends on the investors and how fast they move. And if you look right across the street, you can see a little green sign and an old tear down house. They're still in the preliminary approval. That's a 4-acre site, and they're proposing 9 lots. So that doesn't mean it's approved yet. That's what they're proposing. So we'll have more information on those down the road. Like I said, guys, right now there's a huge shortage here in the Kent area and a lot of housing coming to our city. So my predictions are the same as my previous video. The market will continue as long as there's low inventory. The rates are at 7% right now. Let's just say if they were to go down to 6% over the next year, what is that going to do? So think about it. If you're thinking about buying and you're like, you know what, rates are a little too high right now, but when they go down, I might jump in. Other buyers are thinking the exact same thing. When rates go down, there's going to be that much more competition in the buyer's market. And what is that going to do? If supply is here, demand is up here, and rates go down, demand's going to jump up. It's going to eat away at the supply. That's going to cause an upward pressure in pricing, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. So once again, I focus strictly here in the Seattle area, the Southeast King County area, the cities of Kent, Auburn, Maple Valley, Covington. If you're thinking of buying a home or if you're thinking of even selling, you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you find my content of value, please do like and subscribe to my channel, as it means a lot to me as I'm just starting my YouTube channel and I want to bring more value to you guys, especially in our local community. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Once again, this is Hardeep Singh, aka Mr. Real Estate.